to entertain myself during the flight.
While on a Southwest Airlines flight from LA to Sacramento, a passenger named Jonas videotapes something mysterious with his home camera.
I could tell that even though it had appeared stationary, it was traveling directly toward us and traveling at high speed. It passed the jet going in the exact opposite direction. And I could see that it was very clearly a missile.
That's right. Jonas believes this is a missile.
I was excited that I had captured that on video and a little frightened that it was so close to a commercial jet. It appeared to me that no one else saw it. It was kind of like a stunning thing. And the more I think about it, the more frightening it becomes.
Jonas doesn't want us to show his face. He's worried how the government might react to his videotape. But he does want the world to see what he saw. In an exclusive, he brought his tape to us here at Real TV. His idea that this is a missile may not be so far-fetched. Military launching and testing of these warheads is common in parts of California. This is file footage. Both the Navy and the Air Force conduct tests in airspace close to where Jonas was flying. To find out just what Jonas caught on tape, we showed it to military aviation expert and author Mike Dornheim.
My overall impression from what I've seen on the tape is that probably a cruise missile went by the airplane. It's pretty hard to come up with an explanation other than a military vehicle.
You heard him right. He too believes this is a missile. Neither the FAA nor the Southwest pilots reported anything unusual during Jonas's flight. We first contacted the Air Force. They told us they had nothing in the air that day. Then we brought the tape here to Point Mugu Naval Base in California. Two Navy officials looked at the tape, and at first they told us off camera our aviation expert may indeed be right. It could be a missile. But now, after further investigation, the Navy says it has no idea what was in the air that day, but whatever it was, it didn't belong to the Navy. Next, we went to Dallas and the headquarters of Southwest Airlines. Here, we showed the tape to the airline's executive pilots. Flight Operations Director Greg Crum.
We all came to the same conclusion that in our opinion, this is a Boeing MD-80 airplane that is very similar to this model. An airplane that was basically at this angle to you. And what we could see was the high tail and the engines. We could see the exhaust coming from both engines. And if you notice the dull gray wing, that would probably be the cause of not being able to see the wing very well in the tape.
But aviation expert Mike Dornheim doesn't see it that way.
I'd expect to be able to see at least a bit of the wing as it comes in close, but you really don't see it at all. And the vertical tail at the rear looks quite small.
Airplane or missile, this is where the power of video will help you decide for yourself. This is an actual cruise missile taken from military footage. Now, here's the object Jonas videotaped. Again, here's the MD-80 airplane behind Southwest's theory. Even we have to say it's a tough call. What Jonas caught on tape may remain a mystery. However, there's no question in his mind about what he saw that day through the lens of his camera.
To me, it was a missile, and I don't see how anyone could say it's anything but a missile. It seems to be a very clear picture of a missile.